All right. Do you know what it means when we say Trump has immunity? That Trump is insulated? That President Trump cannot be attacked, hurt, killed, or taken down? It's not simply... you see these? I'm going to show these off. These are the little Trump socks that I'll be wearing on Election Day. You can probably find some online. No sponsorship or anything. Just cool socks. Shout out to my aunt last Christmas. So, if you're not aware, let me just recap. Trump had coronavirus. You all know this. Trump is over coronavirus. Testing negative 3 consecutive times. Trump doesn't need to test anymore. Trump is now immune, doctors say. That's the point. Can you find that, though, anywhere in the news? I just say Trump claims immunity. You'd think the news would show you that his doctors are the ones telling you that he's now immune to coronavirus for at least the next 4 to 6 months, they say, if not forever. They don't know if the antibodies will last in his system. That's the question. And so instead, from Business Insider, Trump claims to have immunity from coronavirus, but the science is unclear. Well, that sounds like the science is in contradiction to what he's saying, which in reality, it's the opposite. It supports what he's saying. This is the hill, downhill slide on the hill, by the way. If you've not been paying attention, the hill was good, was really nice. John Solomon was doing a nice job. Then, bing, John Solomon left, died out. From then, became something else. Still followed John Solomon. But the hill then was like, ooh, Sagar and Crystal, and it just went into, let me tell you what I think, and then let me tell you what I think. And it's all garbage. They're all stupid. I can tell you what they both think before they say it, because they're predictable. And that's the one thing Trump is not, which is why he is winning. From the Hill. Twitter labels Trump tweet on coronavirus immunity, which he has, because he's now over coronavirus and has antibodies. Very clear. I mean, any virologist would tell you he is now immune to catching this coronavirus again. They flagged it as misleading. No argument from them, though. Here's the Politico article. Having really a protective glow means something. Trump claims COVID immunity. Does he? Here's where we gotta go another layer deeper into the thought processes and to the statements of Donald Trump. Is he speaking in code? People have forever said, oh, Donald Trump is a buffoon. He's an arrogant jerk. He's an ass. He talks out the side of his mouth. He says things off the cuff. He's just a jerk. Is he? I mean, think for a second hard. A smart billionaire who is knowing what his reputation is. He knows what his brand is. He's an actor in camera for 13 and a half seasons or something silly like this. For The Apprentice, he is aware of every time I'm on camera, I have to perform this kind of way. He knows this. He knows it so much better than the politicians because they just try to put on like a porcelain veneer and go ha 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 all the time. He can do the opposite. He can act like a bully. He can pretend and then really be the lion. He can pretend to be the lion and then really take a bite. And so the question is, I'm not claiming that he's a pretender. I'm not at all. I'm saying that he can show in the media, and that's what the media likes. They like a show. So he can do it for real, but also put on the show of it and peacock so that people really understand what he's doing. And so when he says something like this, having really a protective glow means something. It doesn't necessarily mean that he is now over corona, never has to worry again, although that is the case. He may be meaning that he now has immunity to coronavirus in the news. Think on this for a minute now. If you had coronavirus and then someone wanted to argue about corona with you, wouldn't they have to take everything you say as fact because you had corona? You had it. Think about this. You're sitting at Thanksgiving in a couple weeks, a couple months, whatever, a month, with your uncle or aunt, and you're arguing over the merits of a shutdown or a mask, and they say to you, well, I had coronavirus in June, and I can tell you it was, and all of a sudden, whatever facts you're giving them, it doesn't matter because their feelings are going to override whatever logical, rational argument you're making. So he now gets to say, I'm immune. And what's funny is the human psyche is going to hear that and say, Trump's immune to coronavirus. Coronavirus can't take down Donald Trump. Donald Trump will win the election because coronavirus can't take down Donald Trump. That is what you're seeing play out in the news. This is not just theater. Donald Trump now is making it, he's gratuitous. And now, here's more fake news. This is fake news now. This is accurate. He did say, I'll kiss everyone. He's doing that at all the rallies. Now, he did it again tonight in Pennsylvania. He said, I will kiss everyone. Because the fact is, if they said he can't kiss everyone, he's got corona. They'll say, no, first of all, he beat corona. He cured himself. How? Well, we have a cure. We have a diagnosis of coronavirus, and we have a cure for it. And within a week and a half, he's now out back on the campaign trail, sure as shit, 110% like a mule, back out there working. Stubborn as all hell, won't sit down. Love it. He's as strong as Hercules, he says. So he's immune. He has a protective glow. This is the fact. That's what he says. But before you forget, he was also immune to impeachment. Here's him holding up the acquittal in the paper. So Donald Trump has been immune to many more things than just coronavirus. Think of this as a bigger clandestine operation where you have a man who is being pursued and persecuted by a group who hides behind media and corporation and advertising and sports and different media figures that will come forward and make statements. And then they are by themselves in control of Congress and the judiciary. And then you have this man become elected president. They impeach him. They fail. He's acquitted. Well, he's immune to impeachment. He's now immune to the coronavirus. And so if you pay attention just fly at a 50,000 foot view. Just fly at a super high level and say, man, it looks like that Trump guy's taking a lot of heat over the years. Yeah, but you know what's funny? Nothing hits him. Nothing sticks. Nothing can take the man down. Everything they throw at him makes him stronger. It's weird. It's almost as if they do not know, Lord, what they do. And that's it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Post it somewhere. Post it anywhere. And then make sure your little notifications bell is on. That way we can stay together. And then do whatever else you can do to keep America afloat.